Alan, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Wow.
Hey, Nicole. How you doing, Iqbal? Googie, how we doing? We're just doing some videos at the moment. I was hoping that I could ask you to do like a testimonial, if I could ask you a few questions just about the service. Is that okay? How did you find our onboarding process?
Well, I mean, very elegant. I think, you know, you'd hone the art of getting newbies on board. So what I really liked from the show is the kind of packaged approach, right? You know, the kind of self-help, self-paced videos that you first of all sent. I think the engagement to kind of gauge, you know, our initial discussions as to where my level was also super helpful. So whilst there was certain things that were obviously kind of predictable, you actually had, I guess, gauged my particular requirements and aspirations very early on in our first conversation, right? So onboarding was very smooth and self-paced as well.
Yeah, so obviously you've not been with us a great deal of time, but what sort of increase have you seen in your portfolio when the market's been moving?
20-30% easily.
Fantastic.
Especially on the kind of, you know, the projects, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't really into the gaming or anything. I was just kind of to like gamble on certain coins, as it were.
I mean, in the last sort of 3 weeks, I've seen on average about a 15 to 17% overall return on my portfolio.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I wanted to ask as well, that a lot of people I think kind of get mixed up, is what's really helped you in comparison to going off and looking at different crypto YouTubers and explainer videos? What's been like a big help for you with that?
I think the community and the engagement with the community in the group, because a lot of people have the same questions, right? So for you guys, it must be a lot of repetition. So, you know, some of the questions are like exactly what you're thinking. So I think the community engagement is very, very useful. And I think personally, I mean, I'm a sucker for data. So I love the fact that you're bringing new projects, news articles almost every day, market updates every day. For me, that's been very, very helpful because it gives me a much rounded view of what's behind the support you gave me in developing my own portfolio, right? I really appreciate the kind of work that went into forming the risk appetite models and the projects that went into that. So it's very heartening to see certainly the justification for what's in my portfolio today.
And how do you think we can improve our service and be brutally honest as well?
Sure. To be honest, this kind of stage is nothing I can fault with you guys. I've got onboarded perfectly. Sorry, man, just off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. You guys helped me through everything. Anything I didn't know, and I didn't have to call you back. You guys sent me videos on how to, for example, buy and sell coins. You guys have your group chat, which you've added me into if I've got any questions. So far, I've got nothing to complain about. Just all praise from my side.
Would you recommend us to friends or family?
I have already.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate that. And
I absolutely would, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have done, you know, and I know that obviously some of my friends and family are working with you guys, and because I think that it's one of these things that if you're going to get into it, right, there's potentially big returns, but there's also potentially big losses in the market, right, unless you go about it the right way. So in my mind, you know, getting people to work with people that know what they're doing, that they're going to be more looked after, they're going to have some guides, some safety, it's just a good thing, right? It's just there's a lot of scams out there and things in crypto, but knowing that people can work with people they trust and get the support they need is huge. So yeah, I've no hesitation about recommending it and after.
Thank you. And what about pricing? What do you think to the pricing of what we charge?
Like I said to yourself, I'm in a year I've done nearly a 9x of what I put in. Is pennies compared to what you invest. I think regarding
regarding your price point, I think it's amazing that you charge such a rate for the amount of help that you've given me in this journey in crypto.
So for someone who's time bound, who wants a quality introduction to crypto, who wants, regular access to you that's personalized, I think it's really fair price.
Do you think, from a pricing perspective, our service is fair?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think at first, when I was kind of looking at like the fees and things you guys charge, I was like, wow, that's quite a big investment. But I think that once you get into the crypto space and you realise that really quickly you can turn results and make that kind of money back. I think once you sort of start to realise that, then you can see the value in it pretty quickly. It's sort of like it can be weeks where you can kind of like return that type of money. Obviously depending on what you're investing. I'm saying all this and thinking it's really good value service. You guys are probably doing a lot more for your money. I'm also looking at like there's a giant little building in the background coming into the sky behind you.
I love that. I think we're having a bit of a party in the background here as well, but it's all good. I just want to thank you, Alan. Really appreciate you taking the time to speak to us, and I'll catch up with you very soon, my friend. All right?
Right, all the best. Cheers.
Take care, man. So guys, there you have it. You've heard directly from our clients what it's like to work with us. Now, if you're interested in finding out more about how you can get involved in crypto and take your portfolio to the next level, or just get started as a beginner, feel free to book an appointment with me and I'll talk to you about how I can help support you, make your wealth work for you and take things to the next level. Look forward to catching up with you soon.